Hello YouTube and welcome to another review. Today I will be doing something a little bit different. As opposed to doing a traditional review, I will be doing a reasons to go play this game video as opposed to, again, making a regular review. The reason I'm doing this is because, well, today I'm covering Metal Gear Solid, the original PlayStation 1 game, and the fact is that there are hundreds and hundreds of reviews out there for this game, and while I have my own take on the game, I'd rather have just about everybody has already covered just about every single little aspect of this game. So therefore, instead of me trying to tell you what's so good about it, what's so bad about it, I'll try to convince you to go out there and play it on your own if you haven't played it yet. So I'm going to be sticking to my normal format, 3 reasons to go play this game as opposed to check out this movie. Alright, so reason number 1 to play Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PS1. Now, the reason to go play this game, or the main reason to go play this game, it would be because it is an extremely fun game to play. The mechanics themselves are a little clunky, they're a bit tankish, you can't really control the camera, but overall, aside from all these little defects, the game itself has excellent cinematography. Like, when you're watching some of the video clips or some of the CGI cuts inside the game, it just looks amazing. It looks like something straight out of a movie. Now, again, the graphics are not up to par with the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 or whatever. But aside from the graphics being really crappy, I mean, they do show their age. It is a very well filmed game. So that's one of the main reasons you should pick this up. I mean, again, the cinematography will just leave you surprised that someone could pull that off inside a video game. It's actually pretty cool. Now, my second reason to play Metal Gear Solid would be because of the story. The story in the game is actually really interesting. It has to deal with the proliferation of nuclear weapons and how this one organization is trying to use nuclear weapons or nuclear arms to be able to take control of, I guess, the world. While you have another organization or shadow ops kind of thing going on that wants to try to put an end to it, kind of stop these bad guys. It sounds like your basic run-of-the-mill little video game story, but trust me, for the time, it was kind of brand new. I mean, back then there wasn't too many games on war. At least not that as far as I can remember. I mean, unless you count the Contra titles and all the shoot 'em up games that came around previously. But I mean, as far as I can tell, as far as war being part of the forefront of the game, besides Contra, Metal Gear Solid kind of started off this whole thing. Or I mean, there was a Metal Gear games beforehand also, but nobody's really played that. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid really brought this whole idea to the forefront, and it's actually pretty cool. Go check out the story. I don't want to spoil too much about it, especially since I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you haven't played the game. So, and if you have, well, whatever. I'm still not going to spoil it, so whatever. Anyways, so that's my second reason. So far we have great cinematography, and we have great story, or compelling story, so we could use some different, words here. Use a wider vocabulary. Let's not be like Trump. And let's see, now my third reason to go check out, or go buy, or go play, or do whatever, you get your hands on Metal Gear Solid, would be just because of the experience, the overall experience. In this game, you get introduced to, or you deal with situations that you probably wouldn't normally deal in a bunch of other games, just primarily because you are playing as a spy that's trying to sneak around, a certain facility called Shadow Moses, by the way. Yeah, the overall experience of the game, you deal with fourth wall breaks, which are pretty clever. You deal with these mechanics in the game that at first seem like they're fucking shitty as hell, but then once you get used to them, you're just like, okay, alright, I'll deal with this. I'll make, there's a reason why this game was made this way, so I will play it the way it is. Although the sniping in the game, it is fucking shitty, and there's at least one boss fight that you have to do with the sniper rifle. And then there's another boss fight that comes around that you can use a sniper rifle, which I did with the sniper rifle because I didn't know about this little trick that you could use, but you can look it up on other videos as to what that trick is. So there you have it, my 3 reasons to go play Metal Gear Solid. Again, it's because it it is very well shot. It's very well filmed. So if it wasn't for like the little gameplay parts or the parts where you're actually playing the game, and you were to just cut all the holy crap, all the cinematics together, you would get a really pretty good movie. Yeah, sure, you might have to like cut in some parts here and there from the actual gameplay, but overall, I mean, the game itself is pretty badass. I mean, like, the cinematics are really badass. The story has really great characters that get introduced in this game for the rest of the franchise. It also ties in all the ideas from the previous game, so therefore you don't really have to have played the other Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. So pick it up if you don't want to play the other ones. I mean, they are old school, like, NES games, and I believe the other one was for the computer, but even then the graphics aren't all that great. And then finally, the experience of the game overall. Yeah, you do have to deal with the aged graphics. Yeah, you do have to deal with the aged controls, but all of that is part of the experience for the game, so therefore go play this game. If you can find it on the PlayStation Network store for the PlayStation 3, I'm pretty sure it's pretty cheap. I personally have it on the PS1, like the actual physical copy. I have it twice, actually, for the PS1. I have one with the original casing, and then there was a set that they released for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 on the PS3. So I ended up buying that, and Metal Gear Solid 1 is in there in a PS2 style box, so that's pretty badass. And what else? Yeah. Oh, and I also own it digitally on the PS3. So, yeah. I own the game 3 times. I paid for it 3 times-ish, kind of. The digital one came as part of the Legacy Collection for the PlayStation 3. So, I mean, I guess I kind of paid for it, but not really. But overall, yeah. Have you played this game? Have you played Metal Gear Solid? Have you beaten it all? I mean, it's not a very long game. It's only about, 15, 20 hours? That's if, like, you're really not that great at it. And, what do you think? What are your reasons to play this game? What's your favorite aspect of this game, if it is one of your favorite games? Or if you hate this game, why do you hate it? What turned you off from this game? But yeah, I guess that's it. That's all for my review on Metal Gear Solid. By the way, guys, I will be announcing the winner for the drawing, or for the competition that I had for my 100 subscribers video. I'll be announcing it tomorrow. And that will be tomorrow afternoon, probably around the same time that this video gets posted. So that means that as soon as this video is up, all entries are now null and void after this video. So if you put in your comments, subscribed before this video, then you're good. You're going to be in the drawing. I'll be announcing again the winner tomorrow. And what else? That's it. By the way, thank you guys for helping me get even more subscribers. Hopefully I get to reach my goal of 150, but that's it. I'll see y'all later. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.